Rightio, Wednesday best bet time. Some good racing coming up midweek as well. We like to try and find a winner for the punters on a Wednesday. I'll get mine out of the road nice and quick because no one listens to mine. They want to listen to the actual form experts. Race number 6 at Sandown. Number 10, Romney Rocks. It's third up, ran third at Sandown on the hillside over 1,300 metres last time out. It was pretty unlucky. Just trying to read my form here without making it look too obvious that I'm looking off camera. Fourth best last 200 metres of the day. The figures last 6, 4 and 2 are all above benchmark. Third up, fit. Gets the right rider on board and draws nice in barrier 6, only 56 kilos, and it is a $7 chance at the moment. That'll do me. Dino?
Yeah, mine comes up in race 1 at Warwick Farm. A horse first up for the Murray and Houston stable, Lady Fraulein. 3 trials, fit enough now. All trials have been super, really kicking away under its own steam. Hasn't been asked the question, and I really like the 3 trial base for this horse. Had a prep when getting beaten by May Rose, was well in the market there too. So race 1 at Warwick Farm, Louis, Lady Fraulein, around that $4 quote. I think he'll start firm favourite. The one down the bottom, pretty wild for the Waller stable. It's tried up okay, but I think Fraulein's got its measure. So race 1, number 7 at Warwick Farm for me. Gano?
Just quickly on the 3 trials, is that something that you've got data on, you look for, or is it just a stable thing? Because I know there's a couple of stables out there that give them 3 trials and they're absolute pen drops, and a couple that give them 3 trials and they go great.
Yeah, it's a tricky one. I think lots of trials prior to a debut is a big concern. When they go, obviously have a prep in, 2 trials, prep out, prep back in. That's a big concern for mine. That tells me that they're not obviously clicking. Their head's probably not there. Interesting one if Fraulein could mean a setback, but they've all been around that 800 metre mark. And they've all looked pretty good. So it's a tricky one. Maybe they're avoiding wet tracks and they're just got to push the button, which I wouldn't want to hear, but can't argue with the trials. Gonna.
Yeah, nice, mate, nice. All right, boys, we're going to go to Warwick Farm, race 4, number 7, Bella Rouge, 3-year-old filly from the Wallace stable. Ran a length off Mirror View and put a dead set gap. I think it's 5.7 lengths to third. Terra Meads. So pretty much suggesting that those two were a class above. And then that horse came out, Terra Meads came out and ran second to Planist on the Kenzo. And then we saw, once again, Mirror View come out and run second behind Mosh up. So for mine, that 4 months Franks, it goes second up. J-Max stays on, draws wide, which I think will be ideal at Warwick Farm on Wednesday. We just had another setting, or another 10, 15 minutes just come across to me before. It just does not stop raining. It's unbelievable. You cannot make this stuff up. If they run, this horse will be ready to win. And as I said before, the fact that J-Max is on board and sticking is a huge push for mine. I think around $3.70, $4 is available. So that's my best bet. Righto, boys. Thank you. Huge edition. Love it. We'll be back next week. Hopefully bigger and better as always.